Biggest Loser was on television for 12 years. The show dazzled the public with scenes of people seemingly conquering their weight problem. Obese and overweight people would compete for a cash prize by attempting to lose the most amount of weight relative to their initial weight. The show gave people inspiration to start their own weight loss journey, as the show was aired in America, where 1/3 of Americans older than 20 are obese. However, how would you react if I told you that the show might have permanently ruined their contestants' bodies, permanently ruined their metabolism and hormone levels? Most of the contestants from the show aren't keeping the weight off. A prime example of this is Ryan Benson, the first winner. Ryan Benson's initial weight was 330 pounds, and he lost 122 of those after competing on the show. Unfortunately, he has now since returned to his original weight of 330 pounds. The show's creator, JD Roth, has said it was because of a relapse of bad behavior, and that's what Ryan Benson has said as well. But as I said earlier, it's not just Benson who didn't keep the weight off. The National Institute of Health in 2016 did a study of 14 previous contestants and found that 13 of them regained a significant portion of the weight they lost in the show, and 4 are even heavier than they were before. It just can't be bad habits, right? Since these contestants were eating less than they had before. The Biggest Loser did accomplish its main goal of helping its contestants lose a massive amount of weight, but why are the contestants keeping the weight off? I don't know if this is groundbreaking news to anyone, but losing a massive amount of weight in a short period of time is no bueno. And by a massive amount, I mean 100 pounds over 5 months. The recommended amount of weight to lose per week is 1 to 2 pounds. The show was filmed for 30 weeks, and JD Roth said that 1 to 2 pounds was not good enough for the network. The contestants would end up losing 30 pounds over the competition's run, and that wouldn't give the drastic change that the networks wanted. So the competitors ended up losing 1 to 2 pounds a day, which is terrible for the human body. Whenever you lose a large amount of weight, the body thinks you're starving and reacts accordingly. Studies have suggested that the body produces less hormones that make us feel full and more of those that make us feel hungry. The studies found evidence that the metabolism slows down as well. These people felt hungry all the time. The sad part is that the contestants' thyroid function never recovered, and as a cherry on top, 5 months isn't enough time to create sustainable habits. All this would make it very hard to keep the weight off. Some experts think the weight gain was because The Biggest Loser did not deal with the emotional aspect of the massive weight gain. A registered dietitian and the co-founder for Dietitians for Professional Integrity regarding this said, if a person is using food as escapism or as comfort from emotional trauma, you have to deal with that. A lot of people who are obese or overweight as a coping mechanism for underlying problems. So yeah, you help these people lose a ton of weight, but these people won't stop using food as a coping mechanism. I mean, what would you expect to happen? JD Roth has said nothing about using food as a coping mechanism. Thankfully, he has addressed the habits part on his new show, The Big Fat Truth. However, Roth does not believe that the hormone levels change and the metabolism slows after insane amounts of weight loss. And I think we all know why he doesn't. Since the network prioritized drastic results over healthy, sustainable weight loss for the entertainment value, these people's bodies could be permanently damaged. In my opinion, Roth has basically toyed with these people for money, threw them out when the show was done. Look at how these contestants suffer just to lose weight during the competition. It's insane, and I'm sure he did this unknowingly, but the fact he hasn't apologized speaks wonders about his character. Referring to the study done on the contestants, there were some that kept off some of the weight. They did that by increasing their physical activity by roughly 160% from before the competition, which can I say is nuts, and kudos to them. Unfortunately, there will be more victims since the reboot will premiere on USA Network in 2020, and there are casting calls going on in Pennsylvania at the moment of recording. The Biggest Loser fulfilled the wish for drastic results, but it seems like weight loss surgery is the way to go. Slow and steady wins the race. Sorry.